it's Todd Duncan and welcome to Sales Therapy. Happy Monday morning to you, and hope you are all set for 2016 and planning on finishing the year strong. Last week I had the chance to hang with Tom Ferry for about 5 hours and do some strategic planning, and we went live on Facebook Mentions and had a live video interview. And Tom simply asked the question, why high trust? And so I thought I'd answer it today if you haven't seen that interview, and just simply tell you the answer to that question is, why not high trust? And the better question is, if not high trust, what's left? And what's left is either medium trust or low trust or no trust. And so when you really stop and think about it, high trust is the summit of two people, two organizations completely relying on one another for everything performance and relationship based. That's high trust. And none of us, myself, yourself, we're not at that level where we are at the highest possible pinnacle of trust in every one of our business dealings. Pursuing it, obviously, super worthwhile, but making it more intentional is the obvious end play. And how can we be more intentional? So some of the things that I think it's fair to remind you of that are at play anytime you are trying to influence somebody into your way of thinking to do business with you is that trust is always a variable and tension is always a variable. And if tension is super high and trust is super low, in that environment, if you try to sell, you're going to get a lot of resistance, you're going to get a lot of pushback, you're going to get a lot of comparative shopping, you're going to get a lot of price resistance, you're going to get a lot of reasons why they don't want to go forward. All right? So the job that we have is to, as fast as possible, bring that tension way down and bring that trust way up. And ways to do that that I can briefly discuss on this video, and then to go very deep on it, you may want to consider coming to the January Masterclass, our brand new event. 20 hours of curriculum with me over 2 days that really deep dive into deep partnerships and relationships with borrowers and people like that. But if you want to bring tension down, you want to bring trust up, there's some ways that come to mind immediately on how to do that. One is to stop selling and start helping. Okay, just a shift where you take the emphasis off of what you do and you put the emphasis on how you help. How do you come alongside a realtor or a builder? How do you come alongside a borrower? How do you really help? So it's not about pitching, it's not about promoting, it's not about selling, it's about helping. So that's one way. Another way to bring tension down and bring trust up is to have more strategic questions that, when asked, show the person of whom they're asked that you really care. So questions like, what's important about success to you? What's important about this home or this home loan to you? What are some of the dreams and goals you have through home ownership? What are some of the dreams and goals you have around your business for the next 3 to 4 years? What are the top 10 areas that are important for me to know that if I could offer observation and solution and ideas would help you improve your business? Or what are 10 things important to you about your financial picture? So over the next 3 to 5 years, we can be more strategic about how we plan your mortgage around those events. That's a way to obviously accelerate trust and lower tension. Another way to accelerate trust and lower tension is through social proof, and that is, what are other people saying about you? And I could easily, if I knew you really well, I could say to a borrower who's thinking about using you, you know what? I have used Jim 6 times in real estate financing, and every single time it has been flawless. He is somebody you can count on. He's trustworthy. I'm telling you right now, one of the best decisions you'll ever make. That kind of commentary accelerates trust and reduces tension. Obviously, performance and communication. The more on performance and the more on communication you are, the more trust flourishes. So I just want you to be thinking about that this week and heading into the end of the year, because the option for you to totally differentiate from the marketplace and everybody out there is to be intentional about how you create trust and to be mindful that yeses come when trust is high and tension is low, if existent at all. Okay? Have a great couple weeks. Talk to you soon.